What's up, y'all? So just finished the day with about $3,600 in profit. Just wanted to share my positions and where I took my trades. So here it is. Okay, so trades for today. So SPX I had side by side with my ES. I missed the drop this morning. It was a big nasty drop. But I waited for the retest at 6970, 6975. Once I saw a weakening, I was able to take my my position for puts for SPX trade. I also added a bit, on other contracts. The tricky one here was I actually took a small long. I wish I held, but the thing was on the SPX, it was on the daily 50. Daily 50 was starting to hold, which gave me confidence, but I didn't really see that on the ES. The daily 50 was here at the 6920 area, so we had to break that. So this was actually like, man, I wish I held that, but I didn't. So that's my SPX trade. So QQQ, I had this side by side with my NQ. Again, I missed the drop this morning. It would have been a juicy trade, but it is what it is. So 618 is a big level for NQ. QQQ. So I pretty much waited for it to, accept underneath, and I took my short. I also took a long position at the end of the day. This was kind of hard. I got stopped out a bit because we really had to break this daily 100 for me to feel really confident. It was wavering a bit. I mean, I wish I had more courage and took the stab, right at the 610 area. But I waited. I got a nice, little long. I let go at the 0.38, which was from a past swing low. I didn't want to hold any overnight because of earnings, AMD I believe. So that's QQQ. SPY over here again, missed the big drop, just like QQQ, SPX. So NVDA, SPY. I pretty much just waited for it to break under this daily 20. Once I saw that, I knew it was pretty much a game over for it. So I just waited for that level, and I took my shots. It was a nice short. I did some scalps for some longs over here. Again, acceptance over the daily 50. So that's fine. Tesla was by far my cleanest trade today, besides NFLX. Tesla, I was focused on this January low over here. So we've been struggling to pretty much break to accept over this 427 area, 430 if you want to be, you want to round up. But I didn't want to take my trade there because I felt it might have, held the 424 and long. So I waited for acceptance underneath January's lows, and that's where I took my short. I almost took a long over here because of NQ strength, but I didn't have this level marked, so that was it. I mean, I did try reshorting a couple times, got stopped out, then I just gave up. So that's Tesla. NFLX. This was just as easy as Tesla to trade. So I was actually very bullish a couple of weeks ago for NFLX because of this April low. I'll put up on the daily. This April low over here at 82. Basically, once I saw it crack that, I knew it was a short. And plus, with the NQ strength today, it wasn't very good, so this was a short. I definitely could have been more aggressive, but I just wanted to take my time with this. It's very hard when you're hoping for something to go up, but you just have to think in reverse, right? So that's Netflix. NVIDIA, this was at the end of the day. Again, I missed the whole short, but 175 was my initial key level over here. It didn't exactly hit it, but I saw NQ start to pick up, so I just took a leap of faith. On the 5-minute, you see a nice kind of like evening star formation here. So break it down to 2-minute. I entered a little late. I entered right about here. Got like, a nice end of day, and a squeeze. I let go way before close, just because this 180 was coming up, and I knew I wasn't going to break that like within the last 20 minutes. So that was NVIDIA.